Do you guys like pulp? I'm not a very pulp person. Especially in orange juice. I'm gonna tell you a little story time. And you're gonna fucking enjoy it. Right? Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I've explained it like 3 fucking times. Touching my hair makes me feel safe. The story goes way back in 1974. No, just kidding. No, it goes back when I think I was like 10 years old, 11. You didn't see that. But yeah, somewhere around there. And it stars me and my younger brothers at the time. And we were outside. We were bored as shit. And one of my brothers were like, oh, we should play like cops and robbers. And I was like, okay, period. Let's play. So I was a cop. My oldest brother was a cop, and my youngest sibling, he was the robber, right? So 10 minutes after like chasing each other down, and we even like tell a storyline of behind it, but I can't remember that. But we started like chasing them down, kind of like hide and seek in a way, right? After like, I want to say like 10-15 minutes, we caught the robber, right? And then my brother's looking at me and he's like, okay, so how should we make this look realistic? Like, how should we like what is the jail? What is this jail gonna look like? And I'm looking at him like, yeah, no, that's right. I'm not sure, we could like tie him up. My brother, who's the robber, he's like, yeah, tie me up. I can get out of anything. Y'all really think you can trap me? Nah, I can get out of anything. He's a Leo. So, enough said. Just kidding. So, so me and my sibling then run into the house, and we get like the longest like long sleeves or like PJs, right? And we come outside and we tie my brother. We tie his hands. We tie his feet. And I'm pretty sure we stuffed his mouth. But I can't remember. But I think that we did. Unless that was another time. So after we tie him up, we all had the greatest. And this was mutually, okay? Mutually, we all were like, yeah, let's tie him around a tree. So, me and my brother tie him around the tree. And what did we use to tie him? We used our dog's leash. It was made out of like wire. It was almost like this. Hold up. Come on, I don't have a fucking bra on. It's Saturday. Leave me alone. But it was almost like this, but it was almost like tighter. And it definitely had more girth. So we start tying him around. We literally start running in circles, just laughing our asses off, you know, not really thinking much of it. This bitch was like long. It was long, okay? After we got him all tied up, at the end of it, we thought it'd be a great idea to grab that and squeeze it tight. And then my brother, who's tied up, he's like, oh yeah, you got nothing on me. Oh yeah, this is easy. This is gonna be easy. Like, I don't even care. Like, go harder. Like, I can do this. So then after we squeezed it, we just look at him. And we are like pretending like, oh yeah, that's what you get for the crime. And we're laughing our asses off too. And then after like 5 minutes of him being tied up, he begins to panic. He starts freaking out and he's like, nah, get me out of here. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. What the fuck, guys? What is wrong with you? Why'd you actually do this shit? Get me out of here. And me and my brother started looking at him like, wait, is he for real right now? Like, is he for real? Like, because we could never tell with this fucker. We could never tell. Like, he all this. But anyways, and we're kind of still like laughing at like, yeah, you fucking with us. You're trying to play. You're just trying to get out. You're just trying to get out, aren't you? And then he starts crying. Mind you, this man has asthma, so his breath ain't always there. So he's like, and then we start panicking, and we were like, "Oh fuck, are you for real?" And then we're trying to untie it, and we can't fucking get it because it was so tight. And we're like, and then we start like low-key crying, and we're like, fuck, we're so sorry, bro. You're gonna die. And he's like, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So then we went inside and we called one of our parents, and we were like, yeah, you need to like kind of help us really quick. Untied that bitch, and then we look at each other and like, me and my siblings, we look at each other like, we about to get our ass whooped. And I feel this time we deserve it. I feel this time we deserve it. So yeah, we did. It was funny. But our brother was mad at us for like the rest of the day. He was like, fuck you guys. And we just like, bro, you literally told us. You know what you signed up for. Just kidding. But yeah, we definitely never played cops and robbers after that. We never played. And we stopped tying each other up. What the fuck? What is the moral in that story? What is the lesson in that story? Not every fantasy that you have will be as you imagine it to be. Because sometimes that fantasy you have is actually like really bad for you, but you don't see it in that moment because you see the fun and the passion and the drive and the chemistry in that. And then you get that fantasy and you realize, holy fuck, this is a nightmare. Yeah. But if you were to listen to your intuition, okay? If you were to listen to advice, you would have understood that you need to be a little more grounded in your fantasies. Because I'm not saying you can't use your imagination, because obviously you can. I mean, look at the story itself. Our imagination brought us to that fantasy. But if you don't stop and think where you're headed, you might fuck around. You might fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really important to be practical in what you're imagining, because sometimes what you're imagining is coming out of fear, is coming out of desperation, and that is what you'll manifest. Okay, you can have a world full of imagination, but where is this stemming from? Where is it stemming from? Yeah, I hope you like that. Okay, my bad. But yeah, no, I also really love like children movie and like children books, because there's actually a lot you can learn from them. Like, they like tell you like great ass advice in a more kind way. Bro, the pulp is like all up in my mouth right now. In a more calming way, in a more of a assertive, patient way, and like someone's actually gonna want to take the time to listen to that, instead of like someone like do you know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna listen to that. Who's gonna listen to that? Unless you got some sort of weird ass praise kink like that, you know, like degrade you or something. Just kidding. But yeah, toodles, poodles, oodles. I don't know. I gotta go. Gonna go take my bath, bro. I just recently got some bath salts. Let me tell you, that lavender equilibits. I don't know how to fucking say it. Bear with me. Leaf. It makes my house so delicious. So delicious. I could eat my fucking house when the 20 minutes is like done boiling up. I'm just like, so